Hey guys, welcome to the video. Today we are going. Sorry about the background noise. Today we're going to be rating/reacting to my intros. Yay! Okay, let's go. Okay, first the intro. I'll give it like a 1 out of 10, or yeah, I'll give it 1 out of 10, just because. Okay, let me explain. So I was making a channel banner, and I didn't know how to upload it because I couldn't get the desktop mode on my iPod. So I kind of just gave up, and then I used that with a background behind it, and then my Roblox characters that I cut out. And I just put them on there, and then I put on a little subscribe thing, a like thing, and then a what is the O for? Because I used to put that in everything for some reason. So yeah, 1 out of 10 because it definitely could have been better. I used to use this app that would like make it like do all those weird little effects, but it was literally just like one picture, so it was kind of boring. It wasn't my best, but then again, it was my first intro, so yeah. I'd probably give my outro about the same thing, probably like a 1.5, just because it's literally just a picture that I put some effects on. But it was still pretty good. Like, I had my little character on there in the body, you know. I did pretty well with it. But you guys know that I've done better. Way better. But, yeah. I was very proud of it at the time, and I thought a lot more people would like it. Because it's literally, like, the background music. Or music. It's not really music. It's just pretty much a meme. So, yeah. At the time, I thought it might help. Not really. So, yeah. 1.5 out of 10. So I only did an intro at this time because I liked my outro at the time, so I just left it. Alright. I'm gonna give it like a 3 out of 10 because it was a little better than the last one, but I didn't know how to use a green screen. Like, I pretty much had no idea, like, how to use them because I was dumb. Not gonna lie, I still am, but I'm smarter at least. Yeah, what was I gonna say? Oh, yeah. Yeah, so basically what I used to do for my music is I used to, like, use a computer, and I used to play. Actually, I think for that music, I used my cousin's phone, but I used to, like, use the computer, and I would get the music from there. Like, I put my iPod right up to it, because that was the only way I knew how to put the music in. I didn't really get how to do it, and, like, I would look up tutorials, and they wouldn't work, so I really, like, struggled. Yeah. So that's what I used to do until, wow, wonderful, amazing, Gaming with Bria came through. I'm not being sarcastic when I say that. She is wonderful, amazing, you know. But, and she did her little tutorial on how she puts music in her videos, and that was literally like a lifesaver. Because now there wasn't a bunch of background noise like there used to be. Because, like, you could hear me in the beginning, like, I accidentally paused it, so I was like, oh, dang it. So, yeah. Good times, cool times. Yep. I think I said 3 out of 10, right? Might have to change it to, like, 2 3/4. Sorry if you're in, like, first grade and you don't know your mixed numbers yet. I'd probably give the intro, 3.5 out of 10, just because, like, I was in a moving car while I was erasing those, not just sitting still, because I erase way better now. Like, I'm way more careful when I do it. I probably could get better, but I'm better than I was back then, okay? But that was when I only made my intro. I don't know if I'm allowed to put that on YouTube because, you know, I'm just, but because it's like an app name. So, but I used to only use the app with the little like watermark at the top. You can see it. It's in the top left. No, top right. Top right corner. Yeah. I liked it more because I had more like backgrounds. It wasn't just one background and a couple of pictures on it. I had a lot more. I had more transitions. I had animations for my words, fonts, you know. It was just it was better, but yeah. Like it was better than the first one, but I've done better now. So yeah. 3.5 out of 10 for the intro. Now the outro. It was definitely I think it was better than the intro. So I'd probably give it a 4 out of 10, but it definitely wasn't my best, obviously. It was okay. It was a lot like the intro. I think it was just a little better. Like, you know, how I added like Christmas and Hanukkah instead of just Christmas, because like Hanukkah matters too, obviously. You know, not everybody celebrates Christmas. What was the other thing? Oh, I really liked in the beginning how I had my Korean there. It was great. I just think I could have used more fonts because I really didn't use any. So yeah, but overall, it wasn't bad. It wasn't bad. It was pretty good. But like I said before, with the intro, I have done better. So 4 out of 10 for the outro. I think for the intro, we'll have to go back down to like a 3 3/4 because it was kind of boring just because the fonts were so plain and it was literally like a sticker, a picture of me, and then like some plain fonts, a couple of pretty plain backgrounds. I think the background was the same the whole time. I don't know. No, it wasn't. No. Okay. The backgrounds were kind of plain too. Actually, I kind of like the background. The music was kind of plain. But yeah, it wasn't as bad as my first one, so 3 3/4 for the intro. The outro is probably a 5.5 out of 10. I'm rating these based off of like a comparison rather than how good they are. Because if I was really rating that, I'd probably give it like a 3 out of 10. But this is more of a comparison, so from my first intro to now. So probably like a 5 out of 10, 5.5 out of 10 for the outro. The spinning hearts and the raining hearts kind of made it look a little better, made it look a little different than what I usually do. The music was a little bit more fun, just a little bit. I had more fonts, a little bit less transitions for like backgrounds and stuff, but that's okay. I don't really need it. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So 5.5 out of 10 for the outro. Sorry. Okay. I'd probably give the intro probably a 7.5 out of 10 because it could be better. So probably 7.5. We'll go with that. Because there wasn't as many there weren't really any interesting transitions like I have now, but that was before I used the certain app that I'm using now. What was I saying? Oh yeah, okay. I think the cute music kind of fit with the kind of theme I was kind of going for there, with like the stickers and stuff. The cute stickers or whatever. Yeah. I mean, the fonts are okay. Like I said, this is more of a comparison, so Yeah, it's pretty clean, but it was better. The music was way better, and the backgrounds, I like them too. So, yeah. Better, okay, better. I'd probably give the outro like a... probably a 6 out of 10, because it was kind of boring, to be honest. Like, it was okay, but it was pretty boring. There's really nothing more than that, so... yeah, 6 out of 10. Intro, probably an 8 1/4, because it was way better than the rest of them. Way better. But it had way better transitions, way better everything, way better transitions. It had effects, it had better fonts, because it was my first time using the editing app that I use now for intro and outro. So yeah, 8 1/4 out of 10.
What a wonderful
I give this a 9 out of 10 because, well, first of all, it's my newest one, and I liked how I used it a little bit more. Like, I tried a couple of new things. I tried a couple of new animations. I tried some loop animations for my text, and it just all kind of worked out pretty well together. And I like my intro. I think I think I could have chose better music. I just chose not to because I like the music that I chose. The thing that really bugs me is that transition. When the music goes from like that lower pitch to that higher pitch, it's supposed to be going with the transition, and it doesn't. But I can deal with it. So yeah, 9.5 out of 10.